Hey, Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the 2024 horoscope for Libra. And I do recommend that you use your moon sign for this, as it will most likely give you the most accurate interpretation. You can also look at this from your ascendant or rising sign, but just realize that there are several factors that have to be considered, such as dashas, transits, aspects, conjunctions, etc. You can also look at this from your Dasha Lagna. So take the Dasha planet that you are running currently. If you're going through a Jupiter Dasha, then take the sign that Jupiter is placed in and put it in your first house and read from there. You can also read this from your Arudha Lagna as well. I also want to give a quick disclaimer that I am using Vedic Sidereal Astrology. So if you're coming from Western Tropical, this may not resonate for you. Make sure that you have the correct information. There's a calculator down below in the description so that you have your sidereal placements. So let's talk about some of the transits that are going to play out as we move ahead into the year of 2024. Starting off with Rahu in Pisces, Ketu in Virgo. This transit started at the end of October and will go until May 18th of 2025. So Rahu in Pisces is excellent for anyone who is into art, media, entertainment. This is going to give huge creativity and inspiration at this time. This can also be excellent for anyone who is into mysticism, astrology, occult mysticism, deep research as well. But this may also be a time that brings in a lot of confusion as well. There is a confusion about what is real and what is not. K2 in Virgo is also a great time to remove old habits, things that no longer serve you from your past. This also, though, may be a time where technology, internet is disturbed in some way. Saturn in Aquarius started at the beginning of 2023 in January and will go until March 29th of 2025. Saturn in Aquarius is all about taking responsibility, being committed to your duties, your tasks at this time, and coming together as a collective to support one another. This becomes extremely important. Also, the things that are related to Aquarius will increase at this time because Saturn is in its strongest sign in Aquarius. It is in its office sign where it feels most comfortable. So this is definitely going to increase anything related to technology, research, innovation at this time for sure. Jupiter is in the sign of Aries. It has been there since April of 2023 and will go until May 1st of 2024. This is a very adventurous time. It is all about pushing ahead into the future, technological innovation, different ideas, inspiration, heading forward with this energy. At the same time, Jupiter will expand the things that are related to Aries. So this can be a great time of war, destruction, violence as well. Now, on May 1st of 2024, we will see Jupiter shift into the sign of Taurus, and it will go until May 14th of 2025. Jupiter in Taurus is going to put a huge focus on the financial markets, on the stock market, on where we are headed as far as currency at this time. Some major events to look out for are the eclipses, as these are times of major change and transformation, because the sun and moon, the luminaries, always are close with the shadow bodies of Rahu and Ketu during an eclipse. So Sun and moon represents our consciousness. Rahu and Ketu coming close together with these luminaries can create dramatic changes in our lives, unexpected events, as it is clouding the sense of consciousness. So unforeseen events coming in. So the dates to watch out for are March 24th or 25th, April 8th, September 17th or 18th, October 2nd, and October 17th of 2024. So let's go ahead and talk about the chart for Libra people. So firstly, Jupiter is in the 7th house of the chart. This is definitely a time where many of you are attracting gurus, teachers, mentors into your life, or you are finding guidance through business partners, through your spouse, through people you are connected with. You are gaining an enormous amount of wisdom and knowledge at this time that can help you to achieve success. And this is especially auspicious if you are a business person. If you're working in business partnership, if you're dealing with the marketplace, this is definitely going to expand the opportunities for you to grow in this area. This can definitely be a big time where You are expanding in your social circle as well. You're getting connected with new people. And this can be a time where followers, fans are especially appreciating your work and commitment at this time. You're getting a lot of attention with Jupiter sitting in this seventh house, especially now that Rahu has moved away from Jupiter. So, this is definitely a time that is all about learning, that is all about expansion, creativity, innovation, pushing forward in your life in a big way. This can also be a time where you are wanting to focus towards the future, towards your plans, towards your aspirations. And this could be a time for some of you where you are looking to travel, you are looking to really move forward into areas that you have not yet explored. This can also be a time where you want to look out for your health, but Jupiter's aspect on the first house is giving blessing in terms of health. So many of you are getting the right advice, you're getting the right knowledge to help you in this area. Now, Saturn is positioned in the fifth house of the chart. This is extremely auspicious, especially for Libra people, because this is your Yoga Karaka planet that is sitting in its strongest home of Aquarius in a very auspicious house, fifth house. This is excellent. You are getting your life in order. You are growing. You are expanding. And especially for many of you, your spiritual knowledge, your studies, your education is helping you to grow in this area. You're taking your education, you're learning very seriously at this time. If you're working in a creative field, then you are definitely getting very practical and detail oriented about how you express that creativity. You're putting a tremendous amount of work and focus into this area. This may also be a time where you are getting serious about family, about relationships. You are looking for something of value at this time, something that is important and meaningful, long lasting. And for some of you, there may be delays around getting into new relationships because you want something that is serious and meaningful. You're not looking for just frivolous connections. So this may take time for you to find this connection that you're looking for. Saturn in this fifth house also is encouraging you to get serious about how you approach your goals, about how you approach your finances at this time, to do everything in a practical way that's going to help you to get the results. So definitely you want to be cautious about any sort of speculation, gambling at this time. This is all about getting everything in order in a structured way that is going to get you towards long-term results. So thinking long-term is extremely important at this time. Rahu is sitting in the sixth house, encouraging you to reorganize your life. This is a great time for cleaning, for organizing aspects of your life, for getting health checkups, for switching up your routine, your diet. For some of you, Rahu is unconventional. So it's all about trying out something new that can help to better you in this area. This can be excellent for anyone who is in science, research, in the legal field, dealing with legal concerns and issues. You're finding alternative and clever ways to be successful in this area. Just be careful that you're not taking the wrong actions or getting involved with the wrong company at this time. But this can definitely help to elevate you in your career and your finances with this position. K2 is placed in the 12th house of your chart. So you are coming to an ending with a lot of areas of your life. Again, you're cleaning, you're reorganizing, you're getting more serious about how you approach your life. So some aspects of your life will go at this time. You're making peace with your past and moving forward. This is definitely a great time to remove out old habits that no longer serve you. And some of you also are seeking escape, but make sure that this escape is something that is healthy for you, something that is beneficial to your life. Again, removing out all of those old habits that no longer serve you becomes extremely important. K2 in this 12th house can also make this an excellent time for research, for getting into deeper studies, spiritual studies at this time. For some of you, you're isolating yourself a little bit. You're falling back and really thinking about who you want to connect with, what connections are really important and meaningful to you. So overall, for this year of 2024, this is a time of being practical, of managing the details, of putting in the work and responsibility for long-term success, managing finances. This is a time for you really to get into career, work, applying your creativity, your innovation in these areas. And this is definitely a very auspicious time, but it does demand that you do things in the correct way that will give you the right results. It's definitely time to trust in your intuition and to take the knowledge, the experience, the wisdom that you have, and to apply this to your life. So let's take a look at the different houses and see how this will play out according to each house in your chart. Starting off with the first house, this is definitely showing that there's something that you are not completely aware of at a conscious level, but you feel that you're moving into this brand new direction. So this is definitely asking you not to get too much in your head about this new path that you're taking, to listen to your intuition, to listen to that inner voice within yourself is going to become so important at this time. This is definitely a time where there's a lot of unconscious energy around you as you are pushing forward. Looking at the second house of the chart, this is all about having structure and discipline in the way that you deal with the practical concerns of life, especially dealing with wealth and family concerns. It's asking you to structure these areas for sure. Some of you also are having this motherly energy about you. Even if you are a man with this position, you are becoming very nurturing and supportive of your loved ones, of those closest to you. This is also a time of celebration as well. So some of you may be coming up on family reunions. Some of you are getting opportunities to go out and celebrate with your family. You are celebrating a victory in your life. So this is very auspicious as well. Looking at the third house of the chart, this is definitely a time to change your thought patterns, to let go of old, outdated beliefs, negative beliefs that are holding you back. Extremely important. And old habits as well. If you're having any old habits that no longer serve you, this is all about breaking free from this. You're moving into this brand new direction. Looking at the fourth house, this is definitely a time where you are in your emotions and feelings, but you're learning how to deal with this in the correct way. So it's all about mastering this. And if this is something that you're struggling with, then this is definitely something to work on as well. This is all about self mastery, about emotional intelligence, definitely at this time. This is definitely a time to work with your imagination and unconscious mind as well. Some of you are getting some inspiration, some creativity that is coming in unexpectedly that can help you to gain success. Looking at the fifth house of the chart with Saturn here, it's definitely asking you to slow down a little bit, not to take shortcuts to get the success that you want, but again, to take a practical approach is going to be extremely important. Think about long-term results. Think about consequences, what you want in your future. This is going to help you. So for some of you, it's a time to take a break, to surrender a little bit, to let go of the past, and to change your perspective, to change the way that you are seeing your situation can definitely help you. Looking at the sixth house, this is definitely a time for many of you to think about the fact that life goes through many seasons and changes. So some of you may be finding that you're feeling a little bit stuck or that things are not moving the way that you want. Realize that everything comes in seasons. So there will be good and there will be bad. And if you can have this mindset, this will help you to get through some of the struggles of 2024, because definitely this is a very auspicious year for you. But sixth house is showing that you will get a mix of good and bad coming in. Looking at the seventh house of the chart, this is showing that you are leaving behind old relationships in your life. For many of you, whether this be friendships, business relationships, marriage relationships, there's something that you are letting go of at this time. Or there is a partner in your life who is also moving on from you. There's a lot of spiritual growth and improvement that is happening that is creating this distance and disconnection with people in your life. Realize that this is a growing period for you. You are understanding who is meant to be in your life and who is not. Looking at the eighth house of the chart, this is showing that some of you, again, are in this space where you have some old belief systems, old thought processes that no longer serve you. And this is creating a lot of anxiety and mental turmoil. There's some fear that needs to be released from the past in order to move forward. And so, definitely looking at the ninth house, the success, the opportunities of moving forward in life are being blocked by some of these old belief systems. This needs to be removed and let go of at this time. Don't allow the obstacles of the past or the challenges in front of you to stop you from moving forward. Looking at the 10th house of the chart, this is definitely showing that there can be some challenges and setbacks in your job for some of you. There is a feeling of insecurity in this area. A lot of changes are coming into your life. If you're in business, though, this is definitely showing that there's going to be success and opportunities coming in. Looking at the 11th house of the chart, again, you are getting unexpected inspiration, creativity coming in, and this is urging you to move into this brand new direction. Again, there's a lot that is unclear at this time, but learn to trust in your intuition and to take this inspiration to push forward into this brand new direction. Looking at the 12th house, some of you may need to take 10 steps back and to retry in your life. There's definitely a feeling of something that did not work in your favor in the past. And it's time to make a choice about what you want to do moving forward. So some of you are sitting in this inner conflict where you're not sure about which direction to take. Take some time to think over this, and you will find the path that is right for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.